Are you saying that personality matters?
Unfortunately, everyone is selling their skills, and that's where you guys are going wrong. The other person sitting in US or UK does not necessarily care that you're better than the other candidate skill-wise. They care about the fact that can I trust you with the $1,000? ये deliver करेगा कि नहीं बंदा?
So we all joined our Japanese companies in September or October. Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi is hello, like konnichiwa, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Cheers. So I guess I just wanted to record this because this is rare. We are 3 software engineers in Japan, and I wanted to ask Ruben why he's here in Japan today. I thought he was moving here to work with his company, but apparently he's only here temporarily. So let's ask him what he's doing in Japan, how did he get connected with his company, and Yatharth.
I'm just wait for the ride.
I think all those questions you should ask him.
Yeah.
He has a company, he's going to move to Japan.
I've done this already.
Yeah, he has already done
This
this.
time I'm just focusing on my coffee.
Exactly. So I guess it will be interesting to know that so many people from India, especially Indian engineers, are a really attractive hire for Japanese startups. So it will be interesting to find out how Ruben got in touch with the startup founders. He told me that they are pretty young. They're like 19, 20-year-old people who are trying to make something. He will tell us what they're making. And yeah, I hope he's enjoying his trip. Hi Ruben, how are you? Please introduce yourself.
Hello. So I'm working for a Japanese startup. It's a very small company right now. Like I think full-time employees must be around 20. Most of those are Japanese. Like there are only 5 or 6 Indians in full-time, and we have 15 others who are like interning and work. So yeah, like these guys are pretty young. Like I think they got a funding from a Japanese lab, like an MLAI research lab, Matsuo lab, and they were back then building like a product that had something to do with live location sharing and stuff. तो वो प्रोडक्ट काफ़ी फेमस हो गया था, उसके बेसिस पे इन्होंने फंडिंग उठाई एंड देन दे रियलाइज्ड कि इनके पास ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट में ज़्यादा ये नहीं है, सो दे स्टार्टेड मेकिंग अ कंसल्टिंग बिजनेस, क्योंकि उनको मात्सू लैब के बहुत सारे सिस्टर कंपनीज है, तो उन्होंने उनसे उनके थ्रू दे स्टार्टेड गेटिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स. सो मात्सू लैब यूज्ड टू बी लाइक, व्हाई डोंट यू हायर दीज गाइज टू डू योर जॉब. तो ऐसे करते करते दे स्टार्टेड. आई थिंक दे आर प्रीटी यंग, लाइक दे स्टार्टेड in 2024, and 2024 September October is when I joined them. It's been around 10 months now, and
That's so strange.
yeah,
So we all joined our Japanese companies in September or October. He joined it in October, we joined it in September.
like initially I joined them as a freelancer because I was freelancing back then. पहले कुछ महीनों तक थोड़ा फ्रीलांस ही चल रहा था, फिर इवेंचुअली मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि यार फ्रीलांस में तो सेंस नहीं बना रहा है, क्योंकि उसमें लेवरेज नहीं बिल्ड होता है. लाइक तुम आर्ली काम करोगे तो पैसे ज़्यादा बना नहीं पाओगे इवेंचुअली. लाइक टाइम पे कंट्रोल ज़्यादा कम रहेगा, लेवरेज बनाना इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो देन आई वांटेड टू मूव टुवर्ड्स फुल टाइम, बट बिफोर आई कुड थ्रेटन देम बाय लीविंग, दे ऑफर्ड मी फुल टाइम देमसेल्व्स, सो आई बिकेम लकी लाइक दैट.
Wait, so you're not a contractor anymore?
No, I am, but full time.
Full-time contractor.
Yeah. So it's like a remote job. So I'm not freelancing, but technically I am. तो रिमोट जॉब में कैसा होता है, लाइक वो लोग बेनिफिट्स नहीं देते तो दे हायर यू ऑन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. तो अगर 50 लाख की जॉब लगी है तो 50 लाख इज योर इन हैंड कैश. ऐसा देयर इज नथिंग ऑन दैट, ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है भाई.
Example randomly होते हैं. Take the hint, guys.
yeah. बट अबाउट ज्ञान, जो ज्ञान मुझे बांटना था, तो मेरे को बहुत लोग ना पूछते हैं ट्विटर पे. तो आई थिंक अभी ज़्यादा ऐसे एकदम हवा में नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल इन द लास्ट वीक आर सेंडिंग मी द पोर्टफोलियो. आई एम गेटिंग थोड़ा अनॉइड बिकॉज एक बेसिक चीज़ है लाइक
When did that start happening?
after the Harkirat podcast, basically after that. And I think like the number one thing that I see lacking in everyone is that unfortunately everyone is selling their skills, and that's where you guys are going wrong. Like, yeah.
That's shocking.
I second that. It's not just the skills you need to sell. You need to sell yourself, and you are not your skills.
Are you saying that personality matters?
Like I follow you guys because of your personality. तुमने कहाँ लिखा है, कौन से इंजीनियर हो, तो मुझे पता भी नहीं था कंपनी के बारे में.
I was about to ask you कि how much of your success or whatever you call it is skills and bare technical knowledge versus you as a person and your social networking or your social presence.
Your people skills. Did you intentionally give time to learn communication skills, people skills, how to work in global teams, how to talk to global people? What do they expect from you? Not just engineering skills, but you know, how to convince them that hey, I'm the guy that you want to work with.
I would say it's like a collective life experience. Like I think it's just life experience, like just how you grow up, the environment, stuff like that. और क्या ही बोले, right? So even my strategy has been to sell my like basic funda. Like when you're working remote jobs, the other person sitting in US or UK does not necessarily care that you're better than the other candidate skill wise. They care about the fact that can I trust you with the $1,000? ये डिलीवर करेगा कि नहीं बंदा. मुंबई में बैठा है, दिल्ली में बैठा है, इसको भेज दिया, कर दिया पैसा वाइज से ट्रांसफर वाइज कर दिया, उसके बाद कुछ रिजल्ट आएगा कि नहीं, और एम आई ब्लोइंग माई मनी ऑन हिम. सो दे केयर मोर अबाउट ट्रस्ट. लाइक देयर इज अ बेसलाइन स्किल दैट यू नीड टू हैव, but it's like 80% of trust with 40% being trust and 40% being communication. Or I would say like maybe 30 communication, like 50 trust. And the way you build trust is you just have to make yourself seem trustworthy. Now if you just look at their Twitter handles, because you put your faces out there, because you talk, I automatically trust you. Like, right? Because that is your personality, that is your brand. If you see, before I had a Twitter, I had a portfolio website. If you guys have seen it, मेरा face front and center है. वो portfolio बेसलाइन स्किल्स होने चाहिए. लाइक प्रॉब्लम है ना कि तुम गलत, लाइक सब compete कर रहे हैं ना, जिस खतरनाक मार्केट है अभी, जो competition is so high that if you compete you will be stuck competing on the wrong points. like जो स्किल पॉइंट्स मैक्स करते हैं ना हम गेम में, लाइक ऐसा सोचो कि देयर इज ऑलवेज समबडी हु इज बेटर कोडर देन यू, no matter what. Like just make that assumption. At least if you're applying to Japan, all these remote locations, not in India, just make an assumption there's already someone 10x better than you applying. So the fact that like you getting hired in that place, it has to be something different. Like अगर तुम same line में जाके खड़े हो जहाँ पे सब खड़े हैं तो कैसे होगा? Like for example, like instead of maybe applying to, this is what Harkira did, right? Instead of applying to jobs, उन्होंने बोला कि तुम open source करो. I am saying instead of doing open source, do something else. Like build, for example, I think Harkira suggested this once, कि instead of like doing open source also, you take like a company, ideal company जहाँ पे तुमको जाना है. Let's say they are like a wallet company, or let's say they are an e-commerce platform. You build them a plugin that they don't have, and something that you think that they want, and you can brainstorm with ChatGPT what they want. You can build it, and just the fact that you built it, it will show ownership. It will show तुम वो cold DM करोगे ना founder को, at least consider तो हो जाओगे. And that is something तुम line में नहीं खड़े हो, तुम कुछ अलग कर रहे हो. And मैंने बहुत लोगों को देखा ऐसा select होते हैं. मैंने खुद भी try किया. It works every time without fail. Like, but you have to do a lot of effort. That's the problem. So this advice might not work for everyone.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. Oh, I think that will be the title of my book.
High risk, high reward.
Like too much comfort makes me anxious. ऐसा. Like I feel like life stall हो रही है. Like if I'm too comfortable for too long, कुछ तो हो जाता है. Like
There's something called therapy, you know.
yeah, maybe.
I think you would have a different perspective on it because, again, this is your first job. But I'm still so proud of you that you got your first job in an international company and an international offer. You moved out. You have to be mentally prepared to make such a big move out of the country on your own, alone, and then handle everything on your own.
It's nothing crazy, but it's just that what you want to do. You just need to be sure about what you want. And that's
In an age of AI, like जहाँ पे skills are being commoditized left, right, and center. Like today, I'm using like probably 99% of the code I write is AI. Like I feel AI इतना like उसका AI का curve जो इतना exponential है ना, I feel like more than people lacking skills, I would say people lack the courage to do things. Like what he did would be courageous, like to apply to a company abroad. To even think that you can get into it first is a big, like mindset unlock that you have to do. Like even assuming that I will make it into Japan is a big mindset unlock. And then to break in and to come here alone and stay. तो वो उसके लिए courage चाहिए. And अभी मेरे को लगता है ना अपना जो next 10 years है ना, people with courage are going to be in demand. Like it's not about skills anymore. It's about courage. Best exhibit number है that guy who started Cluely, Roy Lee. Cluely. ट्विटर पे जा रहा है ना वायरल इंटरव्यू कोडर क्लूली. क्या कर रहा है वो? ही पुट हिज बॉल्स ऑन द टेबल और कुछ नहीं. उसका पूरा लाइक इफ दिस बेट फेल्स nobody will look at him again. That's how much courageous he is. Like he has literally put his life, his net worth on the line for this thing. All of his cards are on the table, literally.
I see. You said that 99% of the code that you push is AI generated and you use Cursor for it. So I want to ask you, because I've had a really hard time making the backend engineers in my team move to Cursor because they don't want to. They like that process of thinking of all the edge cases of the project that they're working on. So they despise AI. They think it's a scam. They think if they start offloading work to AI, then a part of their brain will just shut off, and that's the fun part that they are scared to shut off. So if you code in backend, do you code in backend? So how would you suggest backend engineers to leverage AI? And they code in object-oriented programming languages like Kotlin. Do you code in JavaScript? That's why I think this is the main reason why OOPS languages they have IntelliJ as their main editor, and IntelliJ is not easy to link to a AI tool. We have tried so many of them, from Devin to Client to this to that, but it's just they hate it because it's slower. It's like if I know how to do it, why would I tell the AI to go and do it and make the process slower? So I think it's a object-oriented programming language problem instead of a backend engineer problem, now that I think about it. But yeah, what would you suggest even if you code in JavaScript?
पहले तो I want to take a guess. Are these guys like under 25, 35 to 25? Okay, pretty wide range. Because in my company, what I've noticed is that younger people tend to not want to use AI because उनको ऐसा लगता है उनका growth stall हो जाएगा, which is the right mindset. But मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि फ्रॉम अ कंपनी पर्सपेक्टिव नहीं करोगे तो तुमको निकाल देंगे इवेंचुअली. लाइक तुम्हारा आउटपुट ही स्लो प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. बिकॉज अभी हमारी बातें वैसे ही हो रही है कंपनी में कि हाउ डू वी मेक इट फास्टर, हाउ डू वी पुश मोर इन लेस टाइम, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. बट या लाइक आंसरिंग योर क्वेश्चन, आई डोंट नो. आई थिंक A lot of people are apprehensive to it. You can't change them. I feel React JavaScript is more about just producing the output. Like it's very repetitive and it's a lot of like the same things. Like वही चीज़ हजार बार कर रहे हो तो it's more boilerplatey than let's say backend I would say. And you're still not offloading your mental tasks because you still have to think and you still have to control.
What do you think since you use Cursor too?
So I work with Oops a lot, and I think AI agents should not be used to generate new code because AI is not thinking at all. It's not generating anything. It's just templating. It's just changing what its code base, its knowledge base is into your context, right? So how we use it in our companies, and as you said, corporate really is pushing for AI usage. So how we use it is, suppose we're creating an application server, right? That application has to expose a lot of services, and most of these services are built on the coattails of the previous services, or it's somehow related to the existing code base. We create something and then we tell the AI that use this context to create something else. So you're not using AI to build new tools, you're just using it to do away with the redundancy that you have to deal with as manual tasks, right? You create one of the APIs, one of the features, or one of the functions, and the other one is pretty similar to it. You're going to spend 2x the time you would before AI to build the same thing in different shoes. AI can do that for you. And we don't just throw our code base or code into an AI agent. What we do is we first tell agents like Cursor, because it's very good in parsing through the code base, in understanding the context, collecting that into one place. Ask it to write a prompt for the other agent, and then use that prompt for the next query to generate my code, and not directly ask it to generate code on the run. So that really consolidates all.
Like I have already identified I am not like a 100x coder. I'm probably top percent coder, but I'm still not the best out there. नहीं I'm not so much. भाई 3-4 साल खुद से कोडिंग की है, उसके बाद वाइब कोडिंग चल गई. But I'm saying कि मैं top.
You don't breathe code.
Yeah, I don't breathe code like that. Like I don't think I'm like the best coder out there, even in my company or even in between you guys, for example. So I've decided that's not my domain. So because I come from that background, it's easy for me to say कि भाई outcome पे focus करो, Cursor चलाओ. But अभी किसी और के कुछ दूसरे objectives होंगे कि उनको staff engineer बनना है, lead engineer बनना है, तो उनके लिए शायद that won't make sense. But what I've realized is like the higher you go, outcomes matter more. If outcomes matter more, the less code you write. So even in my company, the reason I do vibe coding is because I'm across like so many projects, like 7-8 projects at the same time, and all those projects I can't share so much context. It's a consulting, I'm in the consulting division, right? So every new project that comes in, I have to lead it. कुछ इशू आता है तो मुझे हेल्प भी करना है, सॉल्व भी करना है, PR भी रिव्यू करना है, एंड ऐसे 3-4 प्रोजेक्ट एट द सेम टाइम चल ही रहे हैं. अभी भी मेरा बैकलॉग पड़ा है, तो मैं कैसे कंटेक्स्ट कैरी करूँ? तो आई हैव टू यूज़ AI टू हेल्प मी आउट समवेयर कि भाई समझा दे क्या हो रहा है, एंड जहाँ भी दे आर स्टक आई विल कम इन, आई हेल्प, आई मूव फॉरवर्ड बिकॉज आई हैव लाइक 10 other things to tend to. So it's probably not worth my time, which I've understood now. So I don't want to do it. But like if I'm planning to get into Web3, so for that I will definitely not use AI. Like मैं खुद से करूँगा at least सीखने के लिए. बाद में AI चलाएंगे. बाद में तो AI ही चलाना है.
How are you planning to get into Web3 through Solana?
That's my only plan. I'm going to join Harkirat's Solana fellowship.
Oh, wow. What has been your favorite memory up until now in Japan?
It's only my 3rd day. So this has been the best memory yet. अभी अगले 12 दिनों में और बनेंगी, बट अभी तक तो ये बेस्ट है, टॉप. No, but seriously, very sweet of them to meet me. Thank you, and take me around and help me shop.